Hi viewers, this is Ramesh and welcome to my channel. Today our topic is application of trigonometry, exercise number 12.1. Here it's same like exercise number 12.1, but here we'll apply the more again. The angle of elevations or angle of defletions will come two times. Here we need to solve the problem two times. That means here we go for angle of elevations, angle of depressions, height or distance. Here we need to find out more again comparing to exercise number 1. In the exercise number 1 we got only one right angle triangle in the net diagram. Here we get in the same net diagram we get two diagrams actually. So let us see how will be the questions, how we need to solve it. Let us see with the example number 1. Let's see the question now. A TV tower stands vertically on the one side of the road from a point on the other side directly opposite to the tower. The angle of elevation to the top of the tower is 60 degrees. From the another point 10 meters away from this point, on the line joining this point to the foot of the tower, the angle of elevation to the top of the tower is 30 degrees. Find the height of the tower and width of the road. See once again, there is a one vertical TV tower vertically stands one side of the road. So here directly opposite to this tower on the road, the angle of elevation to the top of the tower is 60 degrees. Again 10 meters away from that point, there is a one more point we take. From there we observe the same TV tower, top of the TV tower with the angle of elevation 30 degrees. Here we need to find out the height of the tower and width of the road. Let me draw the net diagram of this question and see here. Suppose here AB is a height of the tower. It's a vertical distance, no? Tower. What is the height of the tower? We need to find out this height of the tower. Let us think this is a H. And it is vertically. It is quite opposite to the one side of the road actually. Suppose it is a road. From this point, the angle of elevation to the top of the tower is 60 degrees. Okay, this is width of the road actually, 60 degrees. From here, there is a 10 meters away from this point. Here 10 meters away from this point, there is a one more point. From this point again, to the angle of elevation to the same tower again. Angle of elevation to the same tower is 30 degrees. Now we need to find out here width of this road and height of this tower. Let us see here C and D. Let us assume that this width of the road is x meters suppose. Then completely here BD is 10 plus x meters. Okay. Here we need to find out width of the road BC and height of the tower AB. So first we need to take it. That is very important. While choosing first which triangle we need to take. First which one we need to solve. Let us see first. If you take here, first if you take ABC triangle suppose. So if you take ABC triangle, so what we get? Let us see once. Now here in the ABC triangle, in triangle ABC. So let us see what we use, either sine or cos or tan. Only these three trigonometric ratios we will use in this application of trigonometry. Sine, cos or tan. So what is given, what we need to find. Let us see. So with this we need to find out the height of the tower and road. Only we use the tan now. Opposite by adjacent side. Tan 60 equal to H by X. X. From this, let us find out tan 60 degrees value we know, that is root 3. That is equal to H by X. So this X we transfer this side, it will be multiplied. So therefore, H equal to root 3 into X. This is we got as a equation number 1. Let us see now, we take it. That means here H equal to this root 3 into X. Now we take in the triangle now ABD. in this triangle now, let us use again tan 30. Tan 30 degrees equal to opposite by this adjacent side completely. What is the adjacent side? BD. So h by BD is nothing but 10 plus x meters. H by 10 plus x meters. So let us substitute the root tan 30 degrees value 1 by root 3 equal to h by 10 plus x. Let's do the cross multiplication here. What we get? Let's see. Here 10 plus x equal to here h into root 3. From equation number 1 we know that here h value is root 3 into x. Here we will substitute that root 3 into x. Here root 3 only. 10 plus x equal to here root 3 x into root 3. Root 3 into root 3 will give us 3. So 10 plus x equal to 3x. This x we transfer this side so that 3x minus x equal to 10. Hence 2x equal to 10. X equal to 10 by 2 ones are 2 5s are. Hence x equal to 5 meters. That means the width of the road is 5 meters. Hence we can find out the height of the tower also. Here we got width of the road equal to 5 meters. Height of the tower also we can find out from this in the equation number 1. 1 equal to what? Root 3 into x actually. X value we got 5 no. So x equal to 5 root 3 meters. If you know the root 3 value, you substitute that 1.732. So h equal to 5 into 1.732 meters. Hence h equal to 5 2 is a 10, 5 3 is a 15, plus 1 16, 1 carry, 35 plus 1 36, 3 carry here 8.660 meters. This is height of the tower. So here we got the width of the road and height of the tower by taking some particular trigonometric ratios here. Always you remember either sine or cos or tan we use it. Maximum here we use the tan. Sometimes sine or cos according to the question. Now let us see the next question now. A 1.5 meters a tall boy is looking at the top of the temple which 30 meters height from a point at a certain distance. The angle of elevation from his eyes to the top of the crown of the temple is increases 30 degrees to 60 degrees as he walks towards the temple. Find the distance walked towards the temple. Simple here, I'll make you understand. 1.5 meters tall boy is looking a temple which is height of 30 meters. So as we said, when we move near to the object, angle will be increases. First this boy will observe the crown ante gopuram. Okay, gopuram, temple yokka gopuram. When he observe the crown of the temple with the 30 degrees, and when he walks towards the temple, the angle is increases from the 30 degrees angle of elevation to the 60 degrees angle of elevation. He walks towards the temple. Find the distance he walked towards the temple. Okay, let me draw the net diagram so that you can understand here. Suppose here AB is a temple. AB is a temple of height 30 meters. Complete height is 30 meters. But one boy is observing this cone, that means top of the temple, crown of the temple with a 30 degrees and 60 degrees with the angle of elevations. So suppose the boy is here. From here he observes with a 30 degrees angle of elevations. And when you move towards the temple now, from this point suppose, from C he is observing here. When you move towards the temple, the angle of elevation is increases to the 60 degrees. Yes, when we move near to the object, angle of elevation will be increases from 30 degrees to 60 degrees. Here it happens. So here Now we need to find out one more thing. Directly if you draw the diagram like this, it will be wrong. Here it is given clearly that the height of the boy is given, no. Let us see, height of the boy is 1.5 meters. That should not be neglected. When he is given in the question, should not neglect this. That's here AB is a complete temple. The height of the temple H equal to 30 meters, and this is height of the boy CD, height of the boy 1.5 meters. This 1.5 meters is also equal to this. No, see, these both heights are equal, so here it will be equal to 1.5 meters. Hence here we observe from 30 degrees of angle of elevation and the 60 degrees of angle of elevation. When the height of the person is given, that should be considered here. When it is not given, it can be neglected. But when he is given the height of the boy, it should be considered. So here, from here is observing, from his eyes he is observing the top of the cone now. From heights only, no. So this 1.5 meters will be decreases in this height. So here the complete height, here CD, suppose E, let us take here. Let us take this is only, he observe the BE now. From his eyes, the boy is standing here. From his eyes is observing the top of the cone of the temple. So what height he can observe? However, this 1.5 is being neglected. So this 30 minus 1.5 meters, that equal to 28.5 meters. So this will be the height of the now temple here. Now actually what we need to find out, what distance he walked towards the temple, this is what we required. What distance he walked towards the temple, that is what we required. And let us is also given, let us see what and here the question again. Yes, what distance he walked towards the temple, that is what we require. So complete distance, let us see first the complete distance here. Suppose D meters. Okay, complete distance is D meters. That boy is standing completely with the D meters distance. Then he walks only X meters distance towards the temple. Now it is completely D. Now it is X. So that here it will be. Suppose let us give here here ED equal to X. Then EF, suppose FD equal to X. Then EF equal to D minus X. How? Suppose he is standing 10 meters away from this. Then here he walks 3 meters. So what will be the rest of here? Completely 10. Here till here it is 3. Then it will be 7, no? How you got the 7? 10 minus 3 will be 7, no? In that case. So it will be D minus X. So let us see now what we can find out and what we need to do it. So let's first what we take it. Let us see here. First let us take this tan 30 degrees in triangle BED, in triangle BED. In BED, let us take it. Tan 30 degrees equal to tan 30 equal to opposite, that is 28.5 meters BE by adjacent complete ED, that is D meters. 28.5 by D. So tan 30 equal to 1 by root 3. 28.5 by D. Hence the D equal to here by doing cross multiplication like this. D equal to 28.5 into root 3. So this is the distance, complete distance what is starting from the temple. Let us see now. Again we go for here. This one, tan 60 degrees now. Now in triangle, let us take BEF. In this triangle, let's take tan 60 equal to opposite by adjacent. Here adjacent of this triangle, here D minus X. So 28.5 by D minus X. Here tan 60 equal to root 3. Root 3 equal to 28.5 by d minus x. Let's do the cross multiplication. What we get here? Root 3 into d minus x equal to 28.5. Here d value we got here actually. Let us substitute here d value from 1. From 1. D equal to, let us substitute here, root 3 into 28.5 into root 3 minus this x equal to 28.5. Let us multiply root 3 into root 3 will be 3 only. So 28.5 into 3 minus root 3 into x, root 3x equal to 28.5. Let us, this root 3x will transfer this side and this 28.5 will transfer to the LHS side. Let us see here. Here 28.5 into 3 minus 28.5, that equal to root 3x. Here 3 28.5s are there. Here 1 28.5s are there. Then you subtract that from 3 28.5s minus 1 28.5. We get 2 into 28 points will be left, that equal to root 3 into x. 2 into 28 to 56 plus half and half 57. So 57 equal to root 3 x. This root 3 will transfer this side. Here 19 3s are 57. This 57 I can written as 93. 19 into 3 by this root 3 equal to x. This 3 can be written as root 3 into root 3, no? Let us write 19 into root 3 by root 3, that equal to x. Root 3 get cancelled now, and x equal to 19 into root 3. The 19 into root 3 equal to, let's see that, root 3 equal to 1.732. 1.732. If you multiply this 19 into 1.732, we get the answer directly now. That is 32.908 meters. To simplify, save the time, directly I have written the answer. You can multiply and check it. Okay, let's go for the next question now. A statue stands on the top of 2 meters tall pedestal. Here pedestal in the sense gadde. Statues in the sense vigraham, no? So vigraham cannot be, that statue cannot be kept on the surface, no? It needed some support, basement like. The basement is called as a pedestal. So a statue stands on the top of 2 meters tall pedestal. From a point on the ground, the angle of elevation to the top of the statue is 60 degrees, and from the same point, the angle of elevation to the top of the pedestal is 45 degrees. Find the height of the statue. Let's see the next diagram of this question now. Here, suppose this AB is a complete height of the, suppose AB, C. Here AB is a pedestal and BC is a statue, suppose. AB is a pedestal and BC is a statue. Suppose some distance from here, according to the question, see that from a point on the ground, suppose let us take here D is a point on the ground. From here, you observe the top of the statue, with the angle of elevation 60 degrees. The angle of elevation 60 degrees. From the same point again, the angle of elevation to the top of this pedestal, is 30 degrees. This is completely, this is 60 degrees and this is 30 degrees. It is statue and this is pedestal. Okay, pedestal in the sense a basement. On the basement there is a one statue here. From a point on the ground D, he observed the top of the statue and the top of the pedestal. Now, so let us find out here. Sorry, here not 35 degrees, here 30 degrees, here it is 45 degrees according to the question. Now find the height of the statue. Let us find out the height of the statue. This height of the statue, BC, we need to find out here. BC value, height of the statue. Thus H value we need to find out. So first let us find out here. Has he given anything again? 2 meters pedestal. Okay, pedestal height is given, that is 2 meters according to the question only. So the statue stands on the top of 2 meters pedestal. Here 2 meter pedestal is given in the question. So here AB is a pedestal of height 2 meters and BC is the height of the statue, that equal to H, and D is a point on the ground. From this point he observed the top of the statue with the angle of elevation 60 degrees. From the same point D he observed the point B, the angle of elevation 45 degrees. Hence here we need to find out the height of the statue. Okay, let us find out first. See that first of all we need to take it here. At what distance this observer, is standing from this statue or pedestal. Let us find out by taking the triangle ABD. First take it a triangle ABD. Let us take it, what here it is 90 degrees. Now what is given, what we need to find out? Opposite, and this is adjacent side for 45 degrees. So tan 45 degrees we need to take. Tan, why? Opposite by adjacent, that equal to 2 meters. Opposite by adjacent is D, that is distance. At what distance they are standing like. Okay, tan 45 equal to, from trigonometric ratio table 1, by here 2 meters by D. As you do, you transfer this side, D equal to 2 meters. That means this boy is standing 2 meters in distance from this pedestal, or not from the statue. Let us find out now what here. See what is the height of this statue now. Completely, let us take it here. Here AC equal to H plus 2 we need to take. So in triangle ACD. Now ACD, because we need to find out the BC. No, directly BC we cannot find out here. If you find out the AC, already we know the AB. Now we get the BC here. AC is nothing but the combination of AB and BC. Okay, let us take it now. Tan 60 degrees equal to what actually? This AB plus BC. AB plus BC by here AD, adjacent side. Opposite, tan 60 degrees. So for this 60 degrees equal to opposite side by adjacent side. AC by AD. AC equal to AB plus BC, where AB equal to 2 meters. So tan 60 equal to root 3. That equal to 2 meters plus H by this AD equal to also 2 meters. Let us transfer this 2 here. 2 root 3 equal to 2 plus H. Here this 2 also you transfer this side. 2 root 3 minus 2 equal to H. 2 root 3 value is what? 1.732 into 2. 2 to the 4, 2 3 the 6, 2 7 the 14, 1 carry, here 2 1 the 2 plus 1, 3. That is 3.464 minus 2 equal to H. From this you subtract 2, that we get 1.464 meters. Hence, therefore H equal to 1.464 meters. This is what is the height of the statue actually. So I hope you understand this video. My next questions will be revealed in my next video. Till that time, practice this question. Keep smiling. Bye.